Most men will never become dangerous, not because they are weak, not because they are stupid, but because they never learn how to control themselves. They live every day on autopilot. Wake up tired, scroll for hours, chase comfort, avoid pressure. Then they wonder why their life never changes. And the scary part is this: you are slowly becoming the habits you repeat every single day. The weak routine, the excuses, the procrastination, the late nights doing nothing, the promises you keep breaking to yourself. It is all shaping your identity. And one day you wake up and realize years are gone. Your body is weaker, your mind is distracted, your confidence is fake, and deep inside, you know you could have become more. That is the difference between average men and the 1%. The 1% understand something most people never will. Your life changes the moment you stop negotiating with yourself. The dangerous man is not loud. He is not emotional. He is not trying to impress everyone around him. He is focused. He understands that discipline is not punishment, it is freedom. Because when you can control your mind, your emotions, your habits, and your impulses, nobody can control you anymore. Most men are addicted to comfort. Comfort is destroying them slowly, not in one dramatic moment, but little by little, every single day. Every time you choose entertainment over growth, you lose. Every time you avoid hard work, you lose. Every time you delay action, you lose trust in yourself. And once a man loses trust in himself, everything starts collapsing. He stops believing in his potential. He stops taking risks. He becomes passive, soft, easy to manipulate. That is why the modern world rewards distraction, because distracted men are weak men. A man who cannot sit alone with his thoughts without reaching for his phone is already losing the battle. A man who quits when things get uncomfortable will never become powerful. A man who waits for motivation will stay average forever. The 1% do not rely on motivation. They rely on standards. They wake up and do the work even when they feel tired, even when nobody is watching, even when life feels unfair. That is what makes them dangerous. Not muscles, not money, not status, mental control. Because once you develop the ability to act without emotion controlling you, your entire life changes. You stop wasting time. You stop chasing validation. You stop explaining yourself to people who do not understand your vision. You become calm, sharp, focused, and slowly people begin to notice something different about you. Your energy changes. You walk differently. You speak differently. You carry yourself with certainty because you know you are becoming someone stronger every single day. But understand this clearly. The transformation is not glamorous. Nobody talks about the lonely part, the mornings where you feel exhausted but still train, the nights where you want to quit but keep going, the discipline of saying no when everyone else is choosing comfort. That is where the real growth happens. In silence. The dangerous man is built in moments nobody sees. When you choose reading over scrolling, when you choose work over excuses, when you choose consistency over instant pleasure, those small decisions seem meaningless in the moment, but repeated daily, they completely change who you are. That is the power of the 1% mindset. Small actions, repeated relentlessly, until your old self cannot even recognize you anymore. Most people want fast results. They want confidence without struggle, strength without pain, success without sacrifice. But life does not work like that. Everything valuable requires pressure. The gym breaks your muscles before they grow. Discipline breaks your old habits before you change. Failure breaks your ego before wisdom appears. Pain is not your enemy. Comfort is, because comfort keeps you stuck in the same cycle for years. The 1% know this. That is why they train themselves to seek discomfort. They wake up early. They keep promises to themselves. They embrace difficult conversations. They do hard things even when they do not feel ready. And over time, this builds something rare. Self-respect. Not fake confidence. Not social media confidence. Real confidence. The kind that comes from knowing you can rely on yourself no matter what happens. And once you reach that point, your entire reality changes. Because now you are no longer controlled by laziness or fear or excuses or other people's opinions. You become dangerous because your mind becomes disciplined. A disciplined man is hard to break, hard to distract, hard to defeat. He does not need constant motivation because he already decided who he wants to become. And that decision changes everything. So ask yourself honestly, how many more years will you waste living beneath your potential? How many more mornings will you delay your goals? How many more nights will you tell yourself tomorrow? How many more excuses will you repeat before you finally take control of your life? Nobody is coming to save you. Not motivation, not luck, not perfect timing. Your future is built by what you do today, right now, not next week, not next year, today. Because every action you repeat is casting a vote for the man you are becoming. And if you continue choosing comfort, distraction, and weakness, your future will reflect it. But if you start choosing discipline, if you start controlling your habits, if you start embracing discomfort, you will slowly become unrecognizable. That is the 1% mindset. Not perfection, not talent, not luck. Relentless self-control, relentless consistency, relentless responsibility. Most men will hear this and do nothing, but the few who take action, they change their entire life. If you're still watching, I want you to hear this clearly. You have more potential than you think. No matter how lost, distracted, or tired you feel right now, your life can still change. But nobody can make that decision for you. So starting today, move differently, think differently, demand more from yourself, and remember this: I believe in you. I love you. This was Liz Bryan. Now go become someone your future self will be proud of. I'll see you in the next video.